Welcome back, everybody. I'm using my secondary microphone. Hopefully the audio is not too bad, but today we're going to be doing a test of this lid that you see right here. This is the 8V3 Projectile, 7.62 of course, from Red Army Standard. This is a hollow point, and there's been some debate out there whether or not these have the same pre-fail cuts that the 8M3 Projectile has. So that I don't know. But what we do know, and what we're going to find out today, is velocity numbers. They do have a chronograph right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. We'll take some chrono readings from this Walser here, which has, of course, a 16-inch barrel, and then one of my SBRs, and then we're going to put it into some clear ballistics gel from both rifles and kind of see how it performs. So that's pretty much it. Let's get to it. Well, you've seen the chrono numbers, but before we hit the gel block, I want to thank today's sponsor. It's Sportsman's Guide. Not only do they support the channel here by helping us fund these types of things, which aren't cheap, as anybody who's looked up the gel knows, but they also support channel viewers here with a discount code on most items. It's going to get you $20 off orders of $100 or more over there at Sportsman's Guide. So thank you to them. Let's get into the gel. A brief note on the gel. This is my new block. When I went to recycle it last night, when it dried, it kind of deformed, which is why I got real low there with the Walser. But this one, of course, you can see a little bit better. And then this is my older block here. But what we see here is we have a pretty good permanent wound cavity out until about the 8-inch mark. After that, it looks like it kept going through. I have not moved the blocks yet, so I don't know where it is either. Take it out. It entered the second block for sure. And where the heck is that little sucker? And no, I don't know if it did. Hold on, I think we got it. Well, once I dug in there, I think we actually went through the bottom, unfortunately, because that was a piece of jacket that definitely wasn't a AK round, so we'll shoot it again. Let's check it out. Those of you that have watched the channel for a while now know that I had some issues testing 7 and 6 because it would all just exit the block, and it looks like that's what's happening here with this round. You guys can see the wound track. It tumbled there pretty nasty right around the 4-inch mark, and then it looks like about the 8 to 9-inch mark. And then it took a right turn and came out the second block of gel into the ground, never to be seen again. It actually punched right through my rifle case as well. So definitely had some energy still going there, and that's right about 18, 19 inches. So I'm gonna shoot it again. And I put the big block in front. You guys probably won't see the wound track this time, but hopefully that's going to give it a little bit more area to be kept. We'll see. No doubt this bullet does not want to stay in the gel. Again, it went down once it went in and went through my rifle case. There's a bunch of holes in it now, which is always great. I really don't care about that. But I want to get a recovered bullet so we can see penetration depths and what the actual recovered round looks like. I'll put a couple through the Walser here. If that doesn't work, or even if it does work, we'll try the SLR after that and see if we can get one to stay in the gel. So let's see. We have good and bad news. The good news is there's actually a jacket piece, it looks like, that is stuck in there. And then I can also see another wound track that went down right here. So that's about 6 inches, about 22 inches, and went outside the block again. So I think we lost both of them. Check it out here and see. Yep, we did. There's a hole right there. And we definitely have some exit wounds. Oh, there's a piece of the bullet tip right there. In there. So we'll get a photo of that. Oh, that looks like the jacket definitely separated. There's fragments everywhere, actually, now that I see that. So the jacket looks like it's definitely coming off right here about the, I guess, 18-inch mark. Just past the first block of gel. If I could actually do this, get this piece of jacket out. But unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, this round is just doing some nasty stuff once it hits that gel. So it's moving all over the place. But yeah, there's another jacket fragment there. We'll try it in the short barrel rifle, see if it'll stay in. My guess is it probably will, just because it's not going to be moving so violently due to the the less velocity and less energy that it has. But we'll see. I'm not sure if the slow-mo captured it or not, but all three of those exited the second block as well, right around the 22 to 24-inch mark. You can see the photos that I rolled in here. I'm just going to dump a bunch of rounds in it and see if I can get one. I just want to see what the bullet looks like, so we'll see. One more try. After that, I'm calling it. So let's do it. At this point, you guys know the slow-mo better than I do. I haven't reviewed it yet, but some things we learned from that one is that 2 of the rounds exited out the side again. One went down through the bottom and through my rifle case again. I pulled it up, looked underneath. I couldn't find it, so I really don't know where it's going. It's definitely still got some energy. I found a piece of jacket around 23 inches and a piece of bullet that you guys see here, the actual lead core, around 24 inches from that one. But at this point, we're going to call it. One thing we learned, though, of course, we learned the chronograph numbers as we saw there, just how much energy and what speed it's going out of a couple different barrel systems. We've also learned that it's still hitting pretty damn hard, even from that little SLR 107 UR barrel. It's a short guy, and it's still delivering pretty good energy and performing pretty violently in the gel. So people always ask, hey, can you do these gel tests at 300 yards or whatever? Number one, that's not super practical from a camera standpoint. Number two, you can just replicate it with a short barrel rifle. So just do the math sort of where you'd be with that velocity at that distance, and that's how it would perform in gel at that distance from a 16-inch barrel, right? We can work that out in our heads. So wish I could have got a bullet for you guys. I apologize. But even still, seeing as it's performing really pretty nasty and tumbling and spinning and all of those things, in terms of terminal effectiveness, that's good. But with this one, I'd still be a little bit concerned with some quote-unquote over-penetration for, for if you're going to use it for self-defense. But for animals, I would feel pretty comfortable with it for most medium-sized game, just simply because it's got some nasty wounding characteristics that we have seen so far. So that's it, guys. Unfortunately, we have to end the video there. Somebody's calling me, which always makes for great video. If I could shut it off. There you go. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope to see all of you in the next video. If you guys are looking for deals on this ammo, anything else, check out my Facebook page. That's where they tend to be. And we'll end it there. See you.